What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here bringing you another episode in the series of how many shares of a certain company do you need to own to make $1,000 a month, $100 a month, and even $100 a week. So in these episodes, I do go over the list that you guys have provided. These are companies you have actually left in the comment section for me to eventually cover. So if there's a company you want me to add to the list, let me know. I'll be happy to do so. But in these videos, we go over these companies, pull up the company on Seeking Alpha, look at the price, look at the company profile, what they do, and then we look at the charts for a little bit, and then we pull it up on the dividend scorecard, look at the dividend summary information, and we pull up the calculator, crunch the numbers to see how much in total would you have to have invested in this company to, of course, make $1,000 a month, $100 a month, and then $100 a week. And then we wrap up the video by looking at the dividend yield, showing us if currently is the best opportunity to enter the stock or when it was in the past. But in this episode, guys, we will be going over SCHW. So let me pull that up. All right, guys, so I have SCHW, the Charles Schwab Corporation, currently trading about $49.37. If we pull up the company profile, we can read a little bit about them. So Charles Schwab Corporation, together with its subsidiaries, operates as a savings and loan holding company that provides wealth management, security brokerage, banking, asset management, custody, and financial advisory services. The company operates in two segments: investor services and advisor services. It offers brokerage accounts with equity and fixed income trading, margin lending, options trading, futures and forex trading, and cash management compatibilities, and including certificates of deposit, third-party mutual funds through the mutual fund marketplace, and mutual fund one source service. So I do have my brokerage account with them, which is a taxable account. Very great to see that. But we look at the sector. They are the financial industry as investment, banking, and brokerage. Employees are showing up as 36,600. They were founded back in 1971, quite a long time ago, guys. But you can actually look at their products and visit their website by looking at www.schwab.com. If we pull up back over here, we can look at the charts. So on the year to date for this, they are actually down 39.75%. On the 1 year, they are down 31.87%. And let's look at the 5 year. The 5 year, they're up by 14.34%. And then on the 10 year, they are up 115.14%. So back around 2014, they were trading right around the about $24 range. They're finally around the 50 something, which they've kind of doubled in the past 10 years. And then totally since they've been publicly traded, which goes all the way till about 1993, they are up by 2,907%. You'll see here that they spiked up back in the dot-com bubble or so. Then they stayed a little bit, slowly been growing over time. But yeah, this is Schwab. If we look at the 52-week range for us, 52-week low is $45, and then 52-week high is $86.63. They're actually trading closer to the 52-week low. EPS is a 3.17, and then PE 15.57. Dividend rate is $1, and then the yield is a 2.03%. Market cap's pretty large, 89.91 billion market cap for this company. Let's go ahead and pull up the dividend scorecard here, guys, which if we look at the very bottom, you'll see here that they are in the financial sector again. Dividend yield is at 2.03%. Annual payout is $1. So for each share you do own, you'd get $1 annually in dividends from them. Payout ratio is very low at 6.25%. On the 5-year CAGR, it's actually showing up about 18.79%, which is very great. I love double-digit 5-year CAGRs. But on the dividend growth, it's only showing 1 year. Quarterly is actually or I guess the dividend frequency is quarterly, which they pay you out about 25 cents every single quarter per share that you do own. Let's go ahead and pull up the calculator, guys, and we can calculate these numbers, see how much we would have to have invested in this company. So let's go ahead and find out how much would you have to own of this company to, or invest to make $1,000 a month. So we want to make $1,000 a month. There's actually 12 months in a year, so you multiply it. So annually we need to make $12,000. So if you take the annual payout, which is $1, divide the 12,000 by that $1, which you'll see that we give the same value, which is 12,000. Of course, it just is easy because it's a $1, so it's just dividing it. But if it was a different amount annually, you would get a different value here. But it's 12,000, or I guess 12,000 shares that we would actually need to own. So if you take the 12,000 shares, multiply it times the current share price, which is $49.37. That means that we would have to own about $592,440. You'd have to currently invest that amount at the current share price, and you'd be roughly making $1,000 a month from this company. There is a quick way to calculate this. So if you take the $12,000 you need to make annually, you divide it by the dividend yield, which is that 2% or 2.03%, you see we'll roughly get about $591,133 that you'd have to have invested, and that's a quick way to do that. Let's go ahead and do the next one, which is $100 every single month. I think this was a little bit more achievable because you do require a lot less capital, and of course you could actually take the previous answer we just got divided by 10 and you'll get that, but we'll do the math just for people that are interested in it. So $100 times 12, because there's 12 months in a year, so that is 1,200 you need to make annually. And then again, divide this by the annual payout, which is that $1, and then you'll see it's the same value, but that means that we need 1,200 shares. And then if you go up here, multiply that times the current share price, which is $49.37. So you'd have to have about $59,244 invested in this company, and you'd be roughly making about $100 a month. So quick way to calculate this again, guys, is take the 1,200 that you need to make annually divided by the dividend yield, which is that 2%, and you'll see we roughly get about $59,113. And then let's go ahead and do the last one, guys, which is $100 every single week. This would be fairly awesome if we could achieve this. So we want to make $100 every single week. There's 52 weeks in a year, guys, so annually we need to make $5,200. Take that divided by the dividend yield, which of course is $1, and you'll see that's the same thing, $5,200. And then if you go up here, that's the total number of shares, multiply it times the current share price, which is that $49.37, and you'll see that we have to have roughly invested about $256,724 invested in this company, and you'd be roughly making about $100 every single week. And then of course you'd be getting paid quarterly, but you just have to distribute that out evenly weekly, you know. But quick way to calculate this, guys, is take the 5,200 you need to make annually divided by the dividend yield, which is at 2%, and you'll see we get about $256,157 that you'd have to have invested in this company. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video, guys, by looking at the yield on cost for or the dividend yield for this stock. So I'll see you guys over there. Alright, guys, so we're here at the dividend yield. You'll see this is the dividend yield 5-year chart. You'll see it fluctuates over time, so it goes all the way to about 2018. You'll see it was around a 1.9% dividend yield, or I guess a 1% dividend yield, and then it's been slightly going up back in 2019, and of course in the March 2020 crash it spiked up all the way to about 2%, a little bit over 2%, and then back in after 2020 it started going down, which was roughly a little bit less than 1%, and then it's finally going back up now, I guess because of the share price is going down. And yeah, guys, it might be a great opportunity to start a position if you guys are looking forward to this company in the long term. Of course, you do want to do some more research. They do have an amazing 5-year CAGR, which it showed a double digit. Love that. But let me know in the comment section if you guys are invested in this company, and then do you plan to hold it for the long term? What other companies you guys want me to cover in the future? Let me know. I'll be happy to add it to the list. But don't forget to subscribe with that notification. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it. As well, if you wouldn't mind dropping a big thumbs up on the video, goes a long way. Definitely appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Stay safe out there. Bye, guys.